Okay, we were gonna try to do this by days, but we don't do enough in a day to make an actual video worth watching. So what we've gotten done so far is we took out all of the railings, so left the boards so that we knew roughly how big the top and the bottom board had to be. On all of it, we did save some of them, but if you notice, they're not the same. If there's like a little piece in the middle right there on those, and then there's not there. So these are not the same. They had different, whatever they're called. So we did find the matching ones to, I think, that one. So we're buying new ones of those. We're going to try to reuse as many as we can just to kind of save some money. But we are going to use these and those on just the stairs. So like, I think it's roughly like we need 10 per staircase. So we'll use, I think that's 11 and that's like 12 or something. So we'll use those for the stairs, and then the porch we get all new ones all the way around. So we did haul off a lot of the limbs. Sadly, the chainsaw started having issues, so we did not get to that, and we haven't really trimmed up anything else. We did take out the rest of the hedges. This is just wood that came off the porch or the fence. Just piling it up for right now until we can haul it off. We started taking off bolts, so this top railing all the way down right here doesn't have any bolts except for a few of the fence pieces, just because we couldn't hook onto it with anything because they're bolts, but there's a nut on the back side, and then there's just a circle piece, so we were having to try to pinch that and it just didn't work. But a lot of them are off, so there's some that we did get off. The bottoms we just couldn't get off, so we're going to deal with that later. It's really all that we've done outside. There's that old vent hole that I was talking about for the original dryer. So there's that one. For the inside, I'll walk in real quick. Haven't done much to the garage. Just kind of tidied it up, cleaned a little bit. There's Abby's. Inside, started taking down sheetrock right here. Haven't done much. Cleaned up a little bit. We have hauled off a lot of sheetrock. Taped down all the sheetrock in this room other than the ceiling fan, just because we want the electrician to take it down. Took sheetrock off of that. The lights did come out, and the lights were not done right. So it was, I don't know if you remember seeing them or if I showed them off, but they were like shop lights, and they went up and they plugged into that. And then that goes to wherever the light switch is. The light switch right there. So both of them were set up like that. The other one's right there. And then this is also not very stable. But the original roof, that would be the original roof or ceiling to this room. When they put in the central heat and air, they just lowered the ceiling so that they could run ductwork through. There are some original lights up there. I don't know if I can see it. Yeah, there's one right there, which they're dead. I mean, they're not hooked up. We might take them out, but I doubt it. Took trim off this window. This window had trim on it, so we took that off. This one didn't. So what else? Haven't done much in there, so haven't really touched the utility room since. Took the doors off, so those were framed up. Whatever trim was left we did take off. Took down those things off the windows and all the trim off, so we got that done. Trims off around that window and on the inside of this. And then we did take out the corner piece thing, the TV box thing, and then that's about it. After we got done taking that out, I stepped on a nail, so that's kind of put a few things to a halt. Other than that, we did not do much else. We did find out a few things though. I can show you real quick. We go outside. Didn't take down this railing either. It's fairly decent shape. We'll probably take this board off, but we might try to save most of these. We do have power and electricity now, so we do have AC. But as you know, most of this house, well, all of the house is wood trim, or not wood trim, wood siding. But the garage is not, at least most of it. So if we go over here to the lean-to, you probably wouldn't notice it because it's undercover, but a lot of the siding has been taken off, and that's wood siding. So a lot of the siding has been taken off under here, which we didn't know why. We thought maybe just rotted off or whatever, they pulled it off. No, that's not the case. They actually used it to repair the house. So we think most, you can kind of tell the difference. So like that, we don't think is garage siding, but most of this is. We think. I could be completely wrong, but we think most of this is. A lot of it's gone. So that's probably not, considering that's still there. But I do know that that is. These were those lights I was telling you about. But that siding on this section right here did come off the garage. We did notice that. It's hard to tell, but you can kind of tell it's a little curved, and then those are straight. It's hard to tell, and that looks bad. Yeah, these are those lights that came out of the kitchen. They were, if I can find a plug, yeah, they were just plugged in. Not much. It wasn't done properly, so it's probably a good thing that we took it out. Other than that, I can't say that I can think of anything else. Most of the bolts are not usable also, so we have to go in with all new bolts. They're just too rusted. Hard to get off. Most of them are snapping when we try to get off, so we're just gonna go with all new bolts. Trying to think. That's all that I can think of that we've done. We did spray the rocks, gravel, we're gonna try to clean it up, make it look like it was a driveway. So you can kind of tell that's roughly where the gravel ends. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah, that door's open because we figured out that goes into the garage. We figured out that either the previous owner that we bought it from or the owner before him left their own personal lock on that door, and we don't have a key to it, and it's one of the anti-bolt cutter locks, so you can't really cut it. So I think we're going to try to contact the previous owner, see if it's his. But yeah, that's kind of a later date project. Haven't done much to the back porch. We just kind of set up the yard, but right now we're just kind of trying to do projects as we can, waiting on people. So that's about it. So if there's anything you'd like us to kind of talk about, or like specify a video for, something like that, just let us know. I don't mind doing it. Yeah, we did measure out, like right here. That's another thing that we did today, was we're gonna take these windows out and put a bigger window in. So we kind of measured out like roughly what size window we want, because that room is the kitchen. So other than that, that's about all we did. But yeah, yeah, if there's anything you want us to kind of talk about, let us know. So if not, have a nice day.